Have you ever noticed someone, maybe a colleague, a family member, or even a pattern in yourself, that seems to constantly hit a wall? Not a wall of bad luck, but a wall of their own making. Psychology suggests that the blueprint for these walls isn't found in grand failures, but in tiny, repeated daily habits. Habits so automatic, they become invisible prisons for the mind. Today, we're uncovering the subtle psychological patterns that clearly signal a low practical and emotional IQ. This isn't about education or book smarts. It's about the silent software running your daily decisions. Spotting these in yourself is the first step to radical growth. Spotting them in others? That's how you protect your energy. Habit 1. The echo chamber of certainty. The first sign isn't doubt. It's the complete absence of it. We're talking about unshakable, baseless confidence. These individuals speak with the authority of an expert on topics they barely understand. Their favorite phrase? It's simple.
It's simple, it's simple.
But when you ask for depth, you get repetition. When you ask for logic, you get deflection. Why? Their mind lacks the metacognition, the ability to think about their own thinking, to even recognize their gaps. To them, a question isn't curiosity, it's a declaration of war. This isn't confidence, it's a fortress built around fragility. Habit 2. The allergy to new. Here's a powerful psychological insight. Intelligence is less about what you know and more about your hunger for what you don't. A low IQ mindset rejects anything that challenges its existing worldview. New information, a different perspective, a novel skill, these aren't opportunities, they are threats. This creates mental stagnation. While the world evolves, they are fossilized in yesterday's beliefs, wondering why everyone else is wrong. Habit 3. Living in a world of cartoons. Complexity doesn't exist for them. Nuance, context, gray areas, gone. Their world is black and white, good versus evil, us versus them. A political issue, a relationship problem, a work challenge, all reduced to a simplistic, shallow conclusion. This inability to hold multiple facets of a problem at once reveals an inflexible, underdeveloped mind. It leads to poor judgment because they're not analyzing reality, they're caricaturing it. Habit 4. The emotional powder keg. Watch for the person who is a constant reaction, never a response. Low emotional intelligence, a key part of overall IQ, manifests as instant impulsivity. They are irritated by small delays, offended by casual remarks, and inflamed by minor disagreements. There is no pause button between stimulus and reaction. This turns minor misunderstandings into major conflicts and burns bridges in both personal and professional life. Their emotions aren't just felt, they are weaponized. Struggling with focus in a distracted world? What if the ancient secret to true power wasn't in speaking more, but in mastering the art of silence? Discover how to shield your energy, fortify your mind, and unlock deeper wisdom. Explore the power of silence, a guide to thinking clearly in a noisy world. The link is waiting for you in the description. Habit 5. The permanent victim. Accountability is the kryptonite of a low IQ. In their story, they are forever the starring victim of a world that's out to get them. Nothing is ever their fault. A failed project, sabotage, a ruined relationship, betrayal. This external locus of control is a psychological cage. It blocks the only path to growth, honest self-reflection. Without it, they are doomed to replay the same mistakes, collecting scars they mistake for badges of honor. Habit 6. The intolerance of dialogue. For this mindset, a different opinion isn't a perspective, it's a personal attack. Debate, which requires active listening and logical counter-argument, is impossible. They either shut down or escalate. They don't want to discuss, they want to declare. This reveals a deep insecurity and a critical thinking system that is, frankly, offline. They can't defend their ideas, so they just insist on them louder. Habit 7. The addiction to approval. This final habit is the silent tragedy, a desperate, excessive need for external validation. Their opinions are borrowed, their decisions are polled. Their identity is a patchwork of what they think will please others. This intellectual insecurity shows a complete lack of mental autonomy. They are a leaf in the wind of popular opinion because forming their own stable internal judgment is a psychological muscle they've never learned to flex. Ultimately, a low practical IQ is less about a test score and more about a rigid relationship with reality. It's defined by resistance to learning, to complexity, to accountability, and to change. The mind remains static in a dynamic world,